Happy Easter to everyone, and I'd like to thank those who have been participating and praying the Way of the Cross retreat that we have done here in IGTV and Instagram, of course. And also in Twitter pala. So maraming salamat. So Easter. How do we look at Easter? I think we have to look at Easter in the view of the way of the cross. Why is that important? Because the Easter is really the end point of all the passion and suffering and death of Jesus on the cross. That the last say in our lives is not our crucifixion, is not our Good Fridays, but the last say in our lives is actually our Easters, our triumphs. So how do we look at Easter now? In our lives today, there is a certain pattern that we have always been affirming even from the very beginning of our faith life or even in the history of the church, that indeed our life is a pattern of entering our own Jerusalems and sacrificing, and then our triumphs or our Easters. Therefore, the genuine Easter, the genuine successes in our personal lives, in our experiences, are all products of our sacrifice. Yung lahat ng tagumpay dahil meron tayong pinaghirapan. Yun ang kailangan nating tingnan bilang ating karanasan ng ating mga maliliit na muling pagkabuhay. Kaya it is important that when we decide on a certain thing, that this is really our dream, this is really our goal, then when we decide, we have to enter our Jerusalems, which is our Palm Sunday. And then when we enter into our Jerusalems, we sacrifice, we get bruised, we get wounded, we get rejected, we get all of the sufferings that is necessary for our successes. Then in the little death that happens during that time contributes to the experience of Easter. For example, graduation. Pag-graduate ng mga estudyante ko, kikita ko sila na siyempre tuwang-tuwa sila. Pero yung tuwa nila kasi pinaghirapan nila yung kanilang pag-aaral. Tuwang-tuwa din yung parents kasi pinaghirapan din nila yung pagpapaaral doon sa kanilang mga anak. Tuwang-tuwa din ang mga teachers kasi yung sacrifice ng teachers, nakikita mo kasi nakatapos yung estudyante mo. In other words, it's always a two-sided reality that in every joy of Easter, of finishing something, of achieving our dreams, there is always at the back of it the sacrifice and the death that we have experienced in our lives. So today, when we experience Easter, when we would like to reflect on our Easters, collect all of those graces, yung lahat ng tagumpay mo kasi pinaghirapan mo. At kasama doon sa tagumpay ay maaaring hindi pa yun ang pinaka, pero yung mga maliliit na tagumpay kailangan ipagdiwang. We have to celebrate our little Easters. Why is that so? Because when we celebrate our little Easters, it gives us more hope. It is actually the abono, the fertilizer in order for hope to grow, that meron tayo nararating at kailangan nating maniwala na kahit wala pa tayo dun sa pinaka tagumpay, meron tayong natatapos. I think that's the importance of Easter. So once again, take this Easter, even in the midst of all our travails and our difficulties, that hindi yan ang pinakahuling mararanasan natin. Ang karanasan ng bawat isa na may pananampalataya ay laging yung may pag-asa, yung meron tayong muling pagkabuhay.